Police say 5 suspects are now in custody on this midday. They're accused of attempting to break into several vehicles now. And WRTV's Kelsey has been following the story since we first told you about it this morning. She is live outside of the Franklin Police Department with more. Kelsey, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Megan. So those first calls, they came in just before 4 o'clock this morning, and that's when Franklin Police Chief Kirby Cochran says an off-duty Edinburgh officer saw those attempted thefts happening and tried to stop one of the suspects. That suspect fled on foot, and that led to a multi-agency search that lasted about 3 hours. That search using drones and about 20 officers and those canines. Now, after 3 hours, 5 suspects were taken into police custody, 4 of them juveniles.
We didn't hear anything.
Early this morning, Sean Collier's car was broken into.
Glove box was open, center console was open, everything was thrown on the ground, and my State Farm safe drive thing was thrown outside of my car.
Lucky for her, she says she doesn't keep valuables in her car.
I leave it unlocked because if they want in, I don't want them to break my window or break into my car, so I leave it unlocked.
Once the break-ins were reported, it prompted a search for the remaining suspects.
We likely had 20 officers out there, 2 dogs, the drones. Again, the drones are simply amazing. They're a tool that, in our case, thanks to the public, we were able to purchase a couple more drones, through that community partnership program. So we appreciate the public's help in that.
The search prompting police to not let school buses in the neighborhood.
I just received a message saying not to send our kids to the bus stops, so that the police were not letting the buses in the neighborhood for safety reasons, and that they would notify us when we could send our kids to the bus.
Amanda Boker says she's glad to have the alert, but she wishes there were more to it.
There was no information really with it, what was going on, other than for safety reasons, so we really weren't sure what was going on in our neighborhood.
Both women took their kids to school this morning and say it makes them wonder if their neighborhood is safe.
It's violating. I didn't even want to drive my car to take my son to school this morning.
In Johnson County, I'd say we're a safe county, to be honest with you. We got a great police department. We partner well with all the agencies, as shown this morning. Nothing better than good community partnership and everybody working together.
Chief Cochran says 5 people were taken into custody. Again, 4 of them juveniles. He tells me there were 2 17-year-old girls, 2 boys were taken into custody, ages 14 and 15, along with a 21-year-old man, all taken into custody here at the Franklin Police Department. Now, they are still working to investigate this and go through that property that was stolen and get it back to its rightful owner. In Franklin, Kelsey Anderson, WRTV.
Kelsey, thank you. The chief tells Kelsey there are a lot of people who are sharing their doorbell and security video on Facebook, and he says they need to send it to them instead. So the email you want to use is on your screen right now. It's ctennell@franklin.in.gov. Once again, that's ctennell@franklin.in.gov.